wish I was doing something more important with my life.
Worrying about that self-worth again, Prince Topher.
It all just comes too easily.
Well, the fact remains, sire, you will be king very soon. When your sainted mother and father passed away and left you in my charge, I promised them that when you came of age, you would be prepared for your reign.
I know, Sebastian, I know. And I guess I'm ready to be king. Just the thing of it is, I don't know who I am yet.
I'm sure it will come to you. Until then, might I suggest faking it?
Really?
You wouldn't be the first and you wouldn't be the last.
To the castle?
To the castle. Still, you question, they nag. They nag. Who am I? A far from perfect guy. A bum who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A kid whose voice is way off key, loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I but the guy I am? Yes, that's who I.
Christopher Rupert, slayer of dragons, pitiless to ogres, destroyer of griffins and giants, no friends to gargoyles, nice to the needy, sportsman and poet, a guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb.
Dragon! I got it! Me, who am I but the guy I am?
He's our hero, such perfection.
That's very kind of you.
He's the kind of guy who we'd all like to be.
I appreciate that.
What's the use of self-reflection?
Too much.
Church bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one quite like me.
Who am I? Perfect guy. A jerk who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A man who's going to the well, he wants to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but makes him like a lamb. Me, who am I but the guy I am? Yes, that's who I am.
You there, impoverished person. Fetch us some water.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to her like that. How do you know she's poor?
Look at her. She's filthy.
Here you are, sire.
Thank you, young lady. It's very kind of you.
It's just water.
Give her some money. Really?
Yes, it's charity. You have things, and she does not. You're going to give her some of your things, so she doesn't have a revolution and take all of your things.
Spare change, any spare change?
As soon as charity is mentioned, up comes every layabout.
Here you are, old woman.
Thank you. Bless you, kind sir.
Be careful, your highness. Many of the very poor have weapons.
Begone with you!
No, good sirs. That is merely Crazy Marie. She comes to town only to gather what others throw away. She is gentle in every way, sweet and delicate, but nuts.
She's harmless, I can tell. Sebastian, Lord Pingleton, sheathe your swords. You're a good friend to Marie. She's lucky to have a true friend such as yourself. I wish I had a true friend.
I'm standing right here.
an aberration for a true friend in this world. Oh, right. Sorry, I got a lot on my mind.
Thank you for saving my life, dear Ella. I shall return the favor.
I didn't do it to have a favor returned.
Oh, well, I have a shawl here that only has a few holes and smells like cabbage. You can wear it.
Not necessary. What a kind and handsome man that was, and so generous.
Oh, but that is not a man. That is our Prince Topher, slayer of giants and dragons. He has returned to us from university. He is to be crowned king.
That man? A world leader, but he appears to have a heart, mind, and soul. It can't be. Marie, you're crazy.
Yes, I am, but that does not change the fact that he is our Prince Topher, and he has come to be our ruler. Look at your coin, dear.
Why, it is him. From the left. Such silly ears. And the crown doesn't help things. He should wear a floppy hat.
No.
Here, Marie, please take this coin. Buy yourself something warm to eat.
Why is it that the poorest are always the most generous? Breaks my heart.
This is our Jean-Michel. He will stop gibberish now and bore us.
Be nice. Good day, Jean-Michel.
And do you know why it is that the poorest are the kindest, Ella and Crazy Marie?
No, but I have a feeling you are about to be most forthcoming.
Because it is a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
Forgive me if I just stagger around and mutter.
Today, I will be going alone to the palace to protest the corruption that riddles our government. You must come with me.
Cinderella! That is Madame, Ella's stepmother.
I will shout to the prince. He'll have no choice but to listen to me.
Cinderella, you are in harm's way.
I have a vision of what this kingdom could be.
Cinderella, help me with my parcels this instant. Cinderella, lazy stepdaughter, help me with my package. Careful, careful. No one knows the extreme torture I'm subjected to. Oh, I'm ignoring that. Charlotte, Gabrielle, come, daughters, come. We are here, Mama.
We are exhausted being as beautiful as we look.
Cinderella, come help your stepsisters with their shrewd purchases. Into the house, daughters, the real ones. Madame isn't always terrible. Sometimes she sleeps.
Gabrielle, I have brought from university a book for you with pictures of how people in other lands live. Norway, Italy, Japan.
I've mentioned my interest in these things only in passing, and you've brought an entire book. Oh, quit it, you.
And 4 days from now, I would like to take you on a date. I'm organizing a soup kitchen, and we need someone to stir and ladle.
Gabrielle, do not talk to that man. We are teetering precariously between upper middle class and lower upper class. We cannot be seen talking with a revolutionary. Into the house at once.
Why do I care? Why do I try? I'll never be good enough for her. I'll take this book and burn it.
Oh, why not give the book to dear Ella?
If it's quite all right, Jean-Michel, I would love to look at your book of how other countries live.
Then here, Ella, take it. I will go my own way and live my own life. I'm a loner. You're coming, right?
Of course.
Good.
A book. It's been so long since I owned something just me.
Cinderella, get in there and clean the kitchen.
I've just finished it.
Then prepare the dinner.
It's on the stove.
Then the beds must.
Your beds are turned down and your bed clothing is all laid out.
Well, where'd you get that book?
Jean-Michel just gave it to me.
So nice that people just give you gifts. Still daddy's little girl. And what's this doing here?
That's my father's coat.
It's rags.
It's all I have to remember him by.
Rags now. Clean the floors with these rags.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl and go mad for love's a game. I can play with a cool and confident kind of air, just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief from Calcutta. I'm a queen from Peru. I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my glory. When I find I forgot to bring my gun, I am lost in the jungle, all alone and unarmed. When I meet a lioness in her lair, then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be.
Just as long as I stay in my own little corner.
All alone
All alone
in my own
in my own little chair.
Majesty, your majesty, list of the lords treat
A list of the lords entreating me with what?
105 requests.
That seems a lot.
I'll take that. Your Majestic Highness, in honor of your upcoming coronation, we hereby proclaim your kingdom a land of plenty and bounty. May I have the imprimatur of your ring on this other announcement?
Oh, right. Sorry. What's it for again?
Oh, it's complicated. Do you really want me to go into it?
Prince Topher, listen!
What was that?
You must take responsibility for your actions.
Who's that yelling from the other side of the moat?
The people are being treated unfairly by your government.
You know, he seemed upset.
Rosa, ignore him. I have this new law which prevents any... Actually, if you let me have the ring, it would save the trip.
Should we listen to what he has to say? People were never this upset with Mom and Dad. Were they?
Your parents had the good fortune of being royalty in a time of plenty. And ever since their unfortunate demise, I've done my best to run this country, and I've done my best to raise you in the finest schools.
Hello? I'm talking here.
We should invite him up for a talk.
Ignore him.
I will not give up. If you don't listen, I'm going to shout this to the town square.
Shout this to the town square. Well, perhaps it's time for a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
A royal wedding!
Wow. And does that work?
Like a dream every time.
But who will get married?
Well, you.
No, that's just silly. I don't know any girls. I went to an all-boys school off into the woods, and then attended an all-male university on an island. Why did you do that to me?
Oh, for this happy day, I'm going to find you a bride. Oh, happy the day.
This is nonsense. How will you find me a bride?
We will have a magnificent ball with dancing.
What?
Every eligible woman who can afford a gown will attend. That is a wonderful selection process right there. If you can't afford a nice dress, you have no business marrying a prince. Now, all the guests will be wearing masks. You will dance with every girl. At the stroke of midnight, each guest removes their mask, and voila, you will have found your bride.
That's fast.
King and queen on the throne. I'm there to guide you through all your decisions. It's really a win-win.
But how would any woman fall in love with me so quickly?
A valid question, which we will answer sometime soon. Now, Lord Binkleton, I want you to tell this to all. An announcement. His Royal Highness, Christopher Windermere, Vladimir, Paul Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot, Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball. The best
Now is the time to act. No other time will do. Live and play your part. Don't give away your heart. Don't take what the world gives you. Now is the time to live. No other time is real. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is a guess. Today you can see and feel. No. Listen. Tradespeople's tinkerers and fishmongers. I shout to the prince, but he ignores me. If he and Sebastian can take the land of the very poor, it's only a matter of time before they take from the rest of us. For you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. Hear ye, a ball, and that's not all. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. Hear ye, His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
Hello, I'm talking here. Now is the time to act. No other time will do.
The prince is giving a ball.
He's giving out what?
Now is the time to live. No other time is real.
The prince is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert Windermere, Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot, Herman, Gregory James is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a what? The prince is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. His Majesty has this decree. To attend the ball, all one requires is an invitation and a suitably
Alderall and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-foodle. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle. The prince is giving a ball.
Cinderella, when you finish tightening delicate Charlotte's corset,
I can taste my lunch.
we must move on to Gabrielle's. It's beginning to look, I fear, like a Bavarian. Cinderella, Cinderella is a most amusing name. I crack myself up. She sits by the cinders of the fire, and her name is Ella, so I call her Cinderella. Why don't I have any friends?
Face it, Mama, you are well versed in the art of ridicule.
I do have a flair for it, don't I? Actual daughters, watch and learn. Cinderella, hurry, get dressed, get ready for the ball. You're going to find a husband.
Am I?
Ridicule, who caught it?
I did. That's terrible.
Who can that be in at this hour? Everyone clear out of here while I get rid of this imbecile. Cinderella, get that dress on Charlotte. What brand of idiot would? Why, Sebastian, what an unexpected delight.
Madame, I have but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Invitation accepted.
Tonight's ball shall be in masks. The prince will be wearing a white mask. What colour mask will your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why pink?
Well, if the daughter is anything like the mother, I think that the pink mask and the white mask should meet and fall in love.
Are you implying what I'm inferring?
Your daughter is all part of my master plan.
You are brilliant.
You are perceptive. I shall see you at the ball. Together, we shall make this so.
Come, daughters, come. Oh, Gabrielle, my Gabrielle, just look at you. And you too, Charlotte. But really, look at Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the orange box. From Venice, a piece of glass spun to perfection, more valuable than diamonds. Each of us shall wear the tiniest bit of hand-blown Venetian glass. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my courageous Charlotte. Allow me to place this tiny bauble around the neck of my beautiful daughter, Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the perfume. Who can that be? It must be good news.
Good evening, Madame. Gabrielle, forgive me for interrupting your momentous evening. I thought for the ball tonight you might desire to take this bouquet of wildflowers. I picked them myself.
Thank you, Jean-Michel. They're so beautiful.
For the mother of the most perfect girl in all God's creation. I've picked these myself, and
Leave. You are not welcome here.
would you perhaps consider...
Leave and take your simple pleasures with you.
Don't be mean. That was so nice.
No. Plans. There are plans. Plans that do not include Mr. Soapbox.
Oh, but he means well, and I think he likes me.
Let me tell you about love, Miss Flowers in your hand and dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died and I cried. I married Cinderella's father for money. He died and I got a house. 7:30, ball preparation, double time. Cinderella, my shoes. Charlotte, powder your sister's face. Venetian glass.
I'm hungry.
Gabrielle, feed the baby. Cinderella, my cloak. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Then the prince we shall ensnare.
Then the prince we shall ensnare.
wild rose. This thorn has scratched my lip. Yes, I'm bleeding. You should walk up to the prince and scratch his lip.
Oh, now.
Make him drink lemonade. Oh, it will sting.
That's just cruel.
Enough of taking things as they are. Now is the time to march to the palace, the peasants and the tradespeople, and finally get the prince to listen to us, instead of having his fancy ball.
You should do that. You should march up there and talk to him.
He won't listen to me. He uses his counsel to hide from the truth. Him meeting me will never happen. The only thing funnier is, well, you going to the ball. Why don't you do that? Why don't you just go to the ball and ask the prince when he's going to start noticing? Noticing that people are being evicted from their land. It's absurd.
Jean-Michel, I could go to the prince and he might listen to me. And if I had a ball gown, I think I might look sort of nice. I am in the royal palace of all places, when I meet the finest prince you ever see. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. I'm the belle of the ball in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
Oh, crazy Marie, are you mocking me with your gibberish?
Yes! Folderol and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-noodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
So what if I do have a dream to see the prince again and tell him what life in his kingdom is really like and what it could be?
Exactly! And then to have him fall in love with you.
No one will fall in love with me.
Oh,
Why do you come to visit me tonight?
well, I just knew I would find you in the same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Then be foolish with me. What would you dream of?
Why, an invitation to the ball, I guess.
Right here. There's an invitation.
What? But it's torn.
Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. Now, what else would you dream of?
Oh, a white gown, I imagine. A beautiful white gown sewn up with pearls and jewels and a tiara of diamonds.
And on your feet.
Why, the most beautiful growing pups, I imagine.
No, better. The Venetian glass your stepmother so loves in her trinkets and baubles. An entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
How silly. I'd be the envy of all. But how would I get to the ball?
Oh, this pumpkin over here.
Yes.
I'll turn it into a golden carriage.
Oh, and horses.
These mice trapped in that cage.
And a fox as a footman and a raccoon as a driver. Oh, you are crazy, Marie. Why, in order to do that, you would need to be a fairy godmother. Ta-da! But you're a crazy woman. What are you doing in that beautiful gown?
Well, you'd be surprised how many beautiful gowns have crazy women in them.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
But of course, my child. Actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother. But you are the only one who has given me charity, generosity, and kindness. And now I must make all the dreams we joked about come true.
But that's so improbable. Implausible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a slippers. Now, Cinderella, I must tell you, all of this magic is very powerful, but it will be gone at midnight tonight. But now go to the ball, in the name of every girl who's ever wished to go to the ball in a beautiful dress, in the name of every girl who's ever wished to change the world she lived in. Go with the promise of possibility.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden parrot. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice are easily turned to horses. Such four-year-old beauty of horses. Impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because we stuck to doing, I don't see building up impossible helps impossible. Things are happening every day. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
Smash honestly, only 200 women to go.
So, which one is he?
Which one is which?
Duh, the prince. Which is the prince? I mean, come on. What do you think I'm here for? The free food?
Well, a good time? A dance, perhaps?
Wrong answer. I got married royalty on my mind. So, which one is he here?
Well, maybe it's me.
Not likely. You're no prince. You're ordinary.
What makes you think I'm ordinary?
We're doing a gavotte and you can't even keep the beat. When we get to the waltz, you're gonna trip over your two left feet and land on your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
Hope to talk to you later.
I've moved on.
How do you do?
How do you do?
A lovely dance, isn't it? I hope my dancing's alright.
Oh, your dancing is absolutely princely. Oops, let that slip out.
Ah, so you know.
I would know a wise and handsome prince anywhere.
The last girl did not know.
You're kidding! Well, thanks for the heads up. Think she knows now.
Well,
So,
what can you tell me about yourself?
what would it please you to know, Your Highness?
What are your interests?
Why, whatever your interests are, Your Highness.
Okay, creepy.
Your Majestic Highness, just because I was playing hard to get doesn't mean I am hard to get.
Okay, even creepier. Sebastian, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Mr. Prince!
It's time to play ridicule! Everyone take sides! Ignore her. We're going to play ridicule. You get to be the judge. Two circles spin, and when the music stops, two players out ridicule each other. Let's find you a bride.
Bum-dee-bum-bum, bum-dee-bum-bum.
1 and 2 and 3.
Oh, my dear, I do just love that dress. No matter how many times I see it. Why, I remember when that dress was first in fashion, when I was a young girl.
Please do not speak of your childhood, as I have not brought along my copy of the Old Testament to follow along.
What do you even call them?
Awfully sophisticated.
It just seems like cruelty.
Oh, sophisticated cruelty. There's a slight difference there. I keep forgetting what it is.
I don't think I like it.
And here we have another round at the ready.
Bum-dee-bum-bum, bum-dee-bum-bum.
1 and 2 and 3.
Age before beauty. You first, dear. You have such a lovely speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry?
Say it. What? Do it. What? The anticipation is killing me. Do the ridicule. Why do you say that?
No reason. I just really like your speaking voice, and I just think you sound really wonderful reciting a poem. And I also like the feather in your hair. It's a lovely color for you.
Why are you doing this to me?
What is this bewitchery you practice?
It's just kindness.
Kindness?
Oh, yes. Kindness is practiced now in all the great courts. Ridicule isn't done anywhere anymore. It's all kindness now, even in the French courts.
Kindness.
Yes, you know, compassion.
Who are you, you strange woman?
I don't know who she is, but she is very, very wealthy indeed. And did you see her feet? Shoes made of Venetian glass. My resentment is all-consuming.
Kindness. You must all try it.
No,
I won't be the first.
I'll be the first. Kindness. Isn't it lovely that a young lady such as yourself could be in our court with us?
Thank you. And it's an honor to be at this wonderful party you are throwing.
It's like every time they speak, a part of me dies.
Wow, this place is full of some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
I just saw they have vanilla cake on the buffet. I love vanilla cake. Thank you to whoever made it. The court is alive with laughter and warmth.
It's like the time during the reign of Prince Sophie's parents. Let this reign be a continuation of theirs.
Those were glorious days. But so are these. Look at these magnificent guests. You are so kind. Thank you. You make me wish I were a better person. There's something somewhat familiar about you. What could that be?
I admire how you've changed everything around, and yet I'm so comfortable with you. I feel as if we've met before. Minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor. fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I'm sorry to be so effusive. I've just met you, and I'm not usually this way with someone I've just met. Just events like these. I feel like, what am I doing here?
I feel the same.
I'm such a phony.
So do I.
You do?
Yes.
Me too. My name is
Topher. Short for Christopher, yes, I know.
Have we met before?
Yes. And we're meeting each other for the first time right now.
I have
kingdom, the poor are having their land taken. You must help them, you must.
That's not kind. How can you say this is kindness?
This is all so wonderful. You are so wonderful, but I have to go.
No, wait, no, wait. Stop. No, Ines.
Charlotte Gabrielle.
Wait. Young lady, I don't even know your name. Wait, you lady, I don't even know your name. She's gone. She took a golden carriage. After her.
Madame, we will take your carriage.
We haven't the room.
Leave one of your daughters behind, then. After her. She's my destiny.
But seriously, what just happened? Seriously! Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and flawless beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. Ow! Ow! Why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose is. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a toes is. Her neck is no wider than a swan. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely weak? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Where's now falling from the sky?
It's gone. Golden carriage. Took a shortcut through the forest. Gentlemen, ladies, want to find that girl for the last time. She's my lady.
Yes, he's witty, so disarming, and I really like the way he holds a room. Clever, cunning, ever charming. How do I make him see I'm special? Aw, it's a pity. It's a pity. I'm as pretty. I'm as pretty. Plus I got the patience of a perfect saint.
impossible, then we shall do the impossible. 10 minutes ago, we were dancing in the palace of all places, and her gown was like a cloud of snowy white, and the moonlight showed its beams upon our faces till she vanished.
feeling slightly taller than before. He was tall, very tall.
When I left this house in my carriage, I was quite convinced my daughter was going to be queen, and I would never have to come back here to this. And now, well, I'm back here to this.
Was the ball a disappointment, madame?
The prince, despite his being well-born and raised with great care by our Lord Protector, showed the most appalling manners. Appalling! He spent the entire evening talking and dancing with some little nobody.
How did Gabrielle and Charlotte take that?
The prince has fallen head over heels for someone else. If he keeps this up, I may not want to go out with him.
What was going on in your Royal Highness's thick skull?
The way he looked at her, with respect. I hope no man ever looks at me that way.
If that woman had any morality or sense of what's right in this world, she would not have appeared at the ball at all.
But can you imagine how that girl must have felt? Arriving at the ball and meeting the man of her dreams.
I cannot, for my mind has no place for the puerile or rank.
I can imagine it.
I can imagine it, I think. I can imagine it, and I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with the wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted on the sky above the park. Then below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way, may you say, talks as if she knows.
I do not know, these things are so, I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom, and the room itself is floating in the air, if you're suddenly confronted by His Highness, you are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid he'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You're seriously thinking of retreating, then you seem to hear him asking you to dance. I'll make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes.
How would you know that this is so?
I do no more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but she can't even picture such a man. He is more the prince, he's an ace.
But sisters, I really think I can.
And what?
I think that I can picture such a man. He's tall and straight as a lance. His hair is dark and wavy. His eyes can melt you with a glance. He can turn a girl to gravy. Oh, and I can imagine it. I imagine it too.
This isn't my sinus condition, it's me imagining it.
I am throwing caution to the wind. I am imagining it as well.
And I can imagine what that girl would be feeling when dancing with the prince. A lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering, "Darling, I love you." You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll
me to meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering, I love you. You say goodbye, I'll make him fly, but on your lips he'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, I'll make you fly, but on your lips you'll keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, 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 lovely night.
Isn't it wonderful how the needy just keep on going? Get up, put away the, whatever you call it. The only thing I have to comfort me after this disastrous evening is that the prince seemed so completely devastated when his dream date ran away.
It was hilarious. The powder room was full of yammering when we were leaving. Why did the girl run away? My feeling is that up close the girl was physically unappealing.
To bed, my lovely daughters. Cinderella, you stay here and clean up this pigsty of a parlor. And why is there a pumpkin on the table? It makes no design sense.
Is there anything else you'd like to know, Ella?
No, it sounds like a really marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there.
How did you know that all that happened at the ball earlier this evening?
I just supposed it, imagined it, had a vision.
Interesting. Quick, how many fingers?
2, 3.
Where are your visions now?
You're being silly. You're just picking on me just because I said the prince was wearing a white jacket
I
and
didn't say that. And he was. Something's going on here.
you're being absurd. More than usual. I need to finish up and...
Wait, I'll help you, but your hand is so calloused and worn from work. Just like the hands of the woman I shook this evening, who danced with the prince.
I don't know what to...
It was you, wasn't it?
How
did you dance in glass shoes?
You won't tell the others, will you, Madame Charlotte?
No, of course not.
Are you mad at me that I stole the prince from you?
I shall confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince, or even liked him. There's someone else that I want.
How wonderful for you. Who is it?
Madame hates him.
Madame hating them doesn't narrow the field. Who is it?
If I promise to keep your secret about the prince, do you promise to keep my secret about my forbidden love?
I can. And I will.
It's Jean-Michel, a firebrand.
He is a good man. And seems angry for all the right reasons.
Wants to change the world and make it a better place. You gotta love a guy like that.
You may one day win Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Stouffer. If he saw me as I truly am, he would lose interest in me.
That's not true. He would love you for who you are.
I don't see how.
Well, if Madame ever saw me with Jean-Michel, oh, I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
I can. And you can keep mine. We shall have a secret. That will make us
Co-conspirators.
friends.
Sisters.
May we both find our loves.
And our lives.
The stars in a hazy heaven trembling me danced when he promised always to love me.
The day came through.
Away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss.
All my life I'll dream of this.
Lovely,
looking out on a silver flaked sea. And as the moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? Will my love come home to me?
Honestly, sire, 3 nights in a row you search? Here it is, 4 o'clock in the morning. It is as if you are testing my good nature. The second that woman in white ran off, which, I must admit, seems to imply that she has a police record. The second she is gone, you don't want to dance with any of the other girls.
Sebastian, are there poor people in the kingdom who've had their lands taken from them?
Well, if there were, I would tell you.
Do they need our help?
Everyone donated joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you hear it?
The girl?
I don't know that she is to be trusted, sire. Please come back to the castle. The work is piling up.
No, something isn't right.
As you say. Oh, the ring, sire.
Oh, right. Sorry. What are we stamping this time?
Oh, it's nothing. Hardly worth troubling your beautiful mind.
Let me read it.
Well, I should explain before.
I can read this on my own.
Please, your highness, let's go back to the castle so you can allow me to drop
reading
some
this
coverage
now.
you don't want.
Thank you.
But
That will be all, Sebastian. I'll ask you if I need any help understanding. Oh. No! Sebastian?
your highness, I can explain.
How can you do this in my name?
Without my watchful eye, you would be a pauper. Would you like that?
I want that girl. The girl who talked to me, I want to talk to that girl.
Troublemaker.
We're having another banquet. A banquet. And Duke's gonna come to that.
She won't show. That's lunacy.
She will show. We're having a banquet tonight, and you're inviting everyone in the kingdom.
Don't forget who you're talking to.
And don't you forget who you're talking to. Now, we're having a banquet tonight, and I'm going to find that girl.
As you say. She won't come. You don't even know her name. And if she really thought you were worthy of all her high ideals, she would have stayed, wouldn't she?
A banquet!
The prince is looking dreamy-eyed. He has since given the ball. And still he wants to find his bride, the one he lost at the ball. So spread the word throughout the land. The prince is for no banquet. It is his wish that the woman he met at the ball will attend. As for the rest of us, well, I don't know. What can I say? There's gonna be a ham. Talk it back to me. And of course, I want to keep an eye on what women are there. I'm not giving up control this time. Spread the word. His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a banquet tonight. Invitation only.
A banquet tonight? Cinderella, where are you? Cinderella, where can you be?
Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, dopey and dreamy, I can't find his lady. Hoping to see her, asking where is she?
Cinderella, where is she?
Gregory James is giving.
A banquet. Why does the prince do this? 2 significant social events in 1 week? Now, granted, I have never looked lovelier, but my physical perfection comes at a price. Gloves, that's what it was. Cinderella, where are my gloves?
Ella, over here. Don't tell Madame you have the gloves quite yet. Yes, I know she'll be abusive later, but this shall be worth it. I'm going to tell Madame that I'm sick.
Oh, would you like some?
I'm not really sick. I'm just pretending. Like when Charlotte was in school and she used to pretend to be sick to get out of things she didn't like the 3rd and 4th grades. I will be sick just as we are leaving for the carriage. Madame and Charlotte will leave without me, and then I
I will change back into my regular clothes and meet my secret crush, Jean-Michel. I'm taking him up on his offer to go to a soup kitchen.
A soup kitchen?
I get to ladle. You heard me? And guess what will happen to this beautiful dress and invitation? I shall loan them both to you, and you will go in my stead and meet the prince and fall in love and get married in exact event of Madame and try to keep Jean-Michel out of the stockade. Oh, tra-la-la, the way my mind works.
Cinderella, where are my gloves?
And don't worry about Madame. She doesn't notice anything that isn't her.
Your gloves are right here, Madame.
Cinderella, foolish girl, why did you not tell me you had the gloves? And Charlotte, make haste. Remember, those shoes are delicate and dainty.
My feet burn with the heat of 100 suns.
To the carriage, my daughters.
Ooh, Madame, my stomach. I must have eaten something that disagrees with me.
No, this cannot prevent me from going to the banquet.
Oh, go without me. Go, let Charlotte be queen and steal the prince from the homely girl at the ball. Go, let Charlotte be queen.
I think I can make that work.
I shall do this battle with only half my troops. Cinderella, fetch the physician. If Gabrielle is better, send her to the castle immediately. Gabrielle, get better. I insist on it. Keep your invitation.
Thank you, Mother. I'll try to come if I
Oh,
feel...
not on the dress. Charlotte, the carriage awaits.
Shh, quick, I'll go change and you knock on the door.
It knocked back.
Then open it.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Jean-Michel.
I'm sick of hiding in the shadows like a fearful person.
Would you rather see Madame?
Hiding is nice.
Well, how are you tonight?
I'm going out with Gabrielle and I'm wound up like a tick. Tonight, she and I will go to the green grocer and beg him for whatever scraps he may have. Then we shall slave over a hot stove and serve a meal to the very poorest. I do hope she's not expecting this much fun every night.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
Good evening, Gabrielle. I must say I much prefer you in the simple attire. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
You speak such kind words to me all day long. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Our first responsibility is with the poor. Then we shall march to the palace steps and I will speak with the prince. We have only one thing to worry about.
What's that?
That will even speak with me.
Well, Ella might be a help. She talked to the prince, you know.
What? Ella talked to the prince?
She went to the ball. She's talking to him about the kingdom and how to make things better. And tonight she's going to the banquet.
The world is upside down, but don't you know what this means? If she really talked to the prince, then I can talk to him and he'll be open to my suggestions. What do you call this feeling I have?
Optimism.
Optimism. Got to do this more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can be my boyfriend.
I can be your boyfriend. Whoa, left turn. What are you doing? This seems very counter-revolutionary.
Well, I like the man who wants to change the world, but I also like the man who brought me flowers.
Who brought you flowers? Oh, I did. No, I couldn't.
You just said so. Optimism.
Optimism?
Let yourself go.
I could be your boyfriend?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Am I your boyfriend?
Yes.
So that's how it is.
Mama.
My own daughter, my flesh and blood, deceiving me with someone so decidedly unsuitable. I had plans for you, Gabrielle, and this is how you show your gratitude?
All dressed up and ready for court. How do I look?
And you, did you think you could go to court? I never loved your father. I just wanted his money. You've been nothing but a nuisance to me since the day he died. And you think you can wear a beautiful gown? You think that is acceptable? You should be in rags. Worn out rags, that's all you deserve.
No, Mother, stop.
And you, I am no longer your mother, and you are no longer welcome here. Out of my house into the devil. And I'll decide what to do with you later. Why did you have to make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
no, look. Everything is ruined.
The prince needs you. He wants you.
No, I can't.
Why do you think he's having the second event tonight? To try to find you.
Every time I take a step forward, Madame pushes me back. The prince would never love me if he saw me as I truly am. I can't keep fighting.
If you have a dream, then very soon thereafter you're going to have to fight for it. Otherwise, how would you know that the dream is yours?
But my life...
Exactly, it's your life. Beyond that voice that keeps insisting no, there is something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness, something that sets your world aglow. Someone wants you. You know who. Now you're living. There's music in you. Now you're hearing something new. Someone playing the music in you. Now you're living. You know why. Now there's nothing you won't try. Move a mountain, light the sky, make a wish there is music in you.
My clothing is in tatters. It's all I have.
Yes, perhaps that's what we need. More rags.
But
Rags, rags, rags. Tatters and shatters and bags. Make the new from old. Tatters that matter in rags. Spin them into gold. Now place these rags in your bag. And remember, the magic is gone at midnight.
yes, the magic is gone at midnight. Is there anything else?
This book that Jean-Michel gave you about the world. Now you only have the entire world to help you. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be. And love is the song you will sing your whole
Be warned, this party is a pack of gossips. I'd hurry it along if I were you.
Topher!
You're here!
I'm so sorry I'm late.
I knew if I had a banquet you would come.
I'm sorry I ran away before.
And you're even more beautiful than I remember.
Did you really have this banquet just for me?
I would have 100 banquets just to find you.
Really? And the thing about me being more beautiful than you remember, that's real too?
Yes, of course.
Well, what do you know about that?
I've been thinking about what you said, about people having their homes taken from them. The court tells me to ignore such talk, but...
But you know that if you're going to be king, you have to pay attention to things that people tell you to ignore.
Yes, and I want to meet all of my people. Not just the ones Sebastian lets me see. I just don't know how. It seems so impossible.
Well, that's going to be more possible than you can even imagine. My friend Jean-Michel and my sister are headed here right now, with some of your people.
To talk to me? But if things are as bad as you say they are, you're going to be angry with me.
I think if you can do battle with a giant or a dragon, you can handle a person who just wants to talk to you.
Okay, you're good.
Just be yourself. You'll see the men that I see. They're coming.
Wait, what's your name?
Just trust me, because I am your one true friend. Friends, come meet Prince Topher. Just don't say my name.
I won't say her name. I won't even ask about the gold dress.
Yes. Jean-Michel is a wonderful man with a lot of great ideas.
No. It's nice to meet you.
And Gabrielle, my sister. And this is Yvonne and her baby.
I see the resemblance. I'm holding a baby.
This is Sam.
It's an honor to meet you.
Hey, this prince is all right? You can talk to him like a person.
Prince Topher, Jean-Michel has something he would like to say to you.
These people have had their homes and property taken from them. I've said this before, but now I know what it is to have someone you love lose their home. We need your help. We need to have our voices heard.
Yes!
For you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of life is today.
I see. And believe me, I too know what it's like to be overlooked. I want to help you, but how?
Folderol and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-foodle. All the dreams in all the world go oops, and out they tumble.
Of course, it's here.
What's here?
Do you know it?
I read it at university.
Look, chapter 2.
Of course, chapter 2.
Chapter 2. I didn't get that far.
Yes, chapter 2. I should have known. People, I think I have a plan.
I knew you would.
Long live Prince Topher!
Our future king!
What are you doing? Surrounded by these ragamuffins.
Sebastian, you said that no one needed my help. What do you call these people?
Well, from their attire, I'd assume artists.
We demand to have our voices heard.
A beheading would not be out of place here.
Yes, all the voices must be heard. That's a very good idea.
What is going on here?
Now there's a way for all to be seen and heard. It's in this book. 1 month from now, I shall hold a special election for a post that I shall create. The post of Prime Minister. Someone who will counsel me. I nominate our current Lord and Protector, Sebastian.
I am unworthy, sire.
And I also nominate this man, Jean-Michel.
What?
Let the people decide. The way things are, or the way things could be, and everyone, rich and poor, only gets one vote.
One person, one vote. Where's the fun in that?
People, 1 month, I give you an election. more into a castle for free banquets. What?
You did it. I knew you could.
I did do it, and I think I know who I am now.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but never like that.
I know the kind of king I can be. Just, fair, kind-hearted. I know who I am, and you show me the way.
You seem so sure of yourself. So sure of everything.
I feel like I can answer any question.
You can.
With you I can. But there's still one question I don't have the answer for. Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too perfect to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
Am I making believe I see in you a man too perfect to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream?
Or are you really as wonderful as And now, I feel like I can change the world. You and I.
To the banquet?
To the banquet.
What time is it?
Midnight. Why?
Midnight. I have to go.
Again? Why?
I must go.
How can you leave me? Why do you leave me?
If you knew who I really was, you'd never want me.
Don't go.
I don't want to, but I have to.
No, wait! Girl! Steady one, stop her! Aha!
fit.
make eye contact with your highness, because for our family you shall try on the shoe first.
Don't you mean only? No one has seen Cinderella since you yelled at her 2 nights ago. You got rid of Gabrielle because she likes the guy that might be our new prime minister. Wow, good call there.
I don't know what is going on in this world. Everything I felt was holy and true is trash. That which meant nothing to me now appears to mean everything.
Here goes nothing. Me again. Hey.
Gabrielle, there you are. I've just decided, if I become prime minister, I'm going to marry you.
Wow. Stakes are really piling up.
The shoe does not fit.
Of course it doesn't fit. I'm not the girl the prince has fallen in love with. None of us are that girl.
Is that the last eligible lady in the kingdom?
She appears to be.
She can't be. I told you that she wouldn't come. Can we end this charade? Everyone has truly tried on the slipper.
I haven't tried on the slipper.
Everything has led to this moment. Now you have something to believe in. Yourself. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
By all means, make yourself ridiculous. Try on the slipper.
Oh, it's too rich.
You can do it.
That's my sister.
Have we met before?
Yes, and we're seeing each other for the first time right now.
The shoe fits!
It is you. You who showed me my kingdom and offered me water on that day I was sick. Please don't run off again. I don't think I can bear it.
It was you? Well, we both know how poorly I've treated you since your father's death, and I know it is beyond reason to expect some of your famous kindness. I am not worthy.
Madame, you have treated me very poorly indeed. But I say to you now the 3 kindest words I know. I forgive you.
Thank you.
Do you think that includes me?
For you, it probably involves several hours of community service.
You're amazing. Can I maybe learn your name now?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. It's beautiful.
It's a name I once hated, but starting today I'll keep. So that from now on, whenever anyone thinks something is impossible, they'll just say my name. And no better.
Cinderella, I love you so much, I don't know what to do.
Oh. Well, is marriage still on the table?
Yes? Yes, yes, you have to marry me. I mean, will you marry me? I mean, Cinderella, will you marry me?
Yes, my handsome prince. I will marry you. In the arms of my love, I'm
The arms of my love, I'm floating on meadow and glen, and I like it so well that for all I can die, and I like it so well that for all I can die, we never have to again. Cinderella.